Hi, welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. And this one we're going to talk about is Buffalo and the Washington series. Hasn't been as good. I know you're thinking, oh, okay, well, Washington beat Buffalo in the Super Bowl back in January '92. And yeah, they did. That was great. I covered that game. Since then, Buffalo is 7-1 against Washington. I had no idea it was like that till I looked it up. The only game I've ever been to, it just came out. They were going to play 17 games this fall. It's a new NFL way of getting more money. Players are like, oh, I don't want to play more games, but they wanted the more money, so this is what you get. And for Washington, their extra game will be at Buffalo. And everybody's thinking, oh, God, please don't be December. Please don't be December. I've only covered one game in Buffalo, and it was in November. And it was pretty cold. It wasn't crazy Green Bay cold, but it was there. And a few things I remember from that trip. Number one, first thing we had to do, go get some wings at the Anchor Bar. You always heard about them. So a friend of mine, Jim Deucebella, we call him Deucey. If Deucey for out there, hey. And took me there, one-on-one. And it's a sawdust on the floor kind of place. And Deucey says, okay, don't eat anything else. Don't get suckered into bread and all that stuff. Focus on the goal, the wings. Okay, so Deuce orders, he goes, okay, I'll have 50 wings. I figured he's ordering for both of us, right? He goes, what do you want? And I was like, wait a minute, you're not kidding? You're going to eat the 50 wings? I think I did 25. And sure enough, Deuce got through all but 4. Put them in a napkin. They never made it to the hotel. He ate them on the way back. We only were across the street. All right, they were good wings. If you get to Buffalo, why not? You have to have Buffalo wings and all that. Then we went over to Niagara Falls in the morning. Being November, it's kind of cold. There's a glaze, and we're on the American side. There's a glaze of ice everywhere. You don't get too close to the rail. See these huge chunks of ice going over the falls. It's like, man, it's serious winter up here. And then there was the game. Well, that didn't go that well. Washington lost that one 38 to something. I forget now the score. It was so bad. It just ran off. It was a pretty, interesting place. The Bills weren't that good for so long, and yet they've always managed to take care of Washington like this. So I'm not sure when they're playing this fall, but let's hope it's September, October instead of December. That's why, Miami could never beat Buffalo up there in December. They'd always win the game down in Miami early in the year. You think the NFL would say, okay, Miami, we'll cut you a break. Let's flip the games. You'll go up to Buffalo early. They'll come down. Everybody gets better weather. No, they like to make them suffer. So I do remember at the team hotel, they were having a big American Indian powwow in one of the big common rooms. And Norv Turner's just like really upset by it because it's a bit of noise. I mean, they're banging the drums and everything, authentic. And Darryl Green actually, after they were done meetings, went over and checked it out. He wanted to see how it all worked. He was very curious about it. That same hotel, I'm across the hall. My friends still joke about this, John Kime and Dave Elfin, is my room didn't have a number on it. We thought it was a janitor's closet. It didn't have any heat either. So I had to put and the wind was whistling. I was by an outside door. So when somebody opened the door, the wind would whistle cold would whistle under my door, freeze me to death. And I had to stuff a towel under the door to try and do it. See, I told you, glamorous life living in the NFL road games sometimes. It's pretty crazy. So anyway, that was the Buffalo trip for me. It was kind of fun. We'll see what happens with the new generation. Hey, if you enjoy the stories, please hit like, share, and subscribe. Helps the old sports writer up his rankings a little on the YouTube. And then I'll be back again with another longer story so you can do it. And there's more contemporary stuff over on the daily channel platforms, the usual social media. You know where they are. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. Thanks for coming. I'll see you again soon.